The flickering candlelight casts long, dancing shadows across the workshop walls. Shelves overflow with bubbling beakers, strange-smelling herbs, and jars containing things better left unnamed. A figure, hunched over a heavy, leather-bound tome, traces a glowing sigil with a gloved finger. A low chant fills the air, weaving through the hiss of steam and the clinking of glass. Suddenly, the figure straightens, a wicked grin spreading across their face. They snatch a vial filled with a swirling, crimson liquid, uncork it with their teeth, and down it in one gulp. A tremor runs through them. Their shadow writhes, elongates, and sharpens into wicked claws. A low, guttural laugh echoes in the cramped space. The hunt is on. Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the lab where madness meets genius. Today, we're uncorking the secrets of the alchemist. Who are they? They are the question mark at the end of a philosopher's long-winded sentence. They are the artists who paint with primordial chaos, using the universe as their canvas and volatile reality as their medium. They don't just study the world. They dismantle it, piece by piece, and rebuild it into something far more interesting, and usually far more explosive. An alchemist is a scholar with a death wish, a sorcerer with a lab coat, and a radical who believes the laws of nature are merely suggestions waiting to be broken. So where does their power come from? Not from dusty books of forgotten gods or pacts with questionable entities. No, their power is brewed, distilled, and detonated. It's the hum of potential energy in a perfectly balanced formula, the flashpoint of a catalyst meeting its reagent. Picture this. One moment, they're meticulously grinding griffin talons into a fine powder. The next, they're hurling a flask that erupts into a tidal wave of sticky, flammable jelly. They don't cast spells. They trigger reactions. Their magic is tangible, smelling of ozone, sulfur, and a hint of burnt sugar. It's science, but for a world where dragons are a valid ecological niche. In the taverns and throne rooms of the world, whispers about the alchemist are a mixed bag. To the common folk, they are miracle workers or terrifying boogeymen. Need a potion to cure the incurable? Find an alchemist. Hear a story about a man who turned the town fountain into acid because the mayor shortchanged him. Yeah, probably an alchemist. Mages see them as reckless upstarts, turning a precise art into a chaotic mess. Warriors respect their battlefield-altering concoctions, but keep a healthy distance. Let's be honest, nobody wants to be standing next to the guy who thinks unstable is a feature, not a bug. They are seen as unpredictable, brilliant, and utterly, wonderfully dangerous. Playing an alchemist is an exercise in controlled chaos. You are the ultimate wild card. Your turn isn't just about dealing damage, it's about rewriting the rules of the encounter. You're constantly thinking, how can I make this situation weirder? Can I turn the ground into a slippery goo? Can I give my barbarian friend a potion that makes him grow a second set of arms? You're the problem solver and the problem creator, sometimes in the same round. It feels like being a mad scientist, a tactical genius, and a walking disaster area all at once. Your character sheet isn't just numbers, it's a recipe book for mayhem. The strengths of the alchemist are as varied as their creations. Their greatest power is adaptability. They have an answer for everything, even if that answer is set it on fire. They are masters of battlefield control, shaping the environment to their will. Need a wall? Brew one. Need a smokescreen? Got you covered. They empower their allies in bizarre and potent ways and exploit enemy weaknesses with surgical, chemical precision. They are the ultimate support class for players who want their support to feel less like a gentle heal and more like a tactical nuke. They turn impossible situations into mere chemical puzzles waiting to be solved. But, oh, the weaknesses. Let's be real. Your primary tool is volatile, unpredictable stuff. Sometimes, your brilliant concoction doesn't create a healing mist. It creates a cloud of hallucinogenic gas that makes everyone think they're a chicken. Whoops, you are a walking liability. Your greatest creations can, and often will, backfire spectacularly. Forget about a clean fight. Your battles will be messy, chaotic, and probably leave the dungeon smelling funny for weeks. And your reliance on materials can be a real pain. Ever tried to find a fresh basilisk spleen on a weekend? It's a nightmare. You're only as good as your last shopping trip. So, why would you play an alchemist? You play one because you want to be the agent of change. You want to look at a problem and see not an obstacle, but an opportunity for a glorious, earth-shattering experiment. You enjoy creative thinking, risk-screer, gameplay, and leaving your mark on the world, even if that mark is a smouldering crater. You want to play a character whose intelligence is their deadliest weapon and whose curiosity could unravel reality itself. You don't just want to follow the story. You want to throw a chemical wrench in its gears and see what happens. If you're ready to embrace the beautiful, explosive pandemonium of creation, then maybe it's time you picked up a beaker and started brewing. Come, step into the laboratory. The first lesson is free. Subscribe to the channel, and remember, chaos is canon. We roll together.